everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys the weekly soul connection reading. And we're really going to be tapping into the full moon in Pisces that is happening tomorrow. So the Pisces energy is very deep, emotional, spiritual. It is also ruled by the planet Neptune, so sometimes it can be very dreamy, fantasy-like. We may be confused, kind of not knowing what's real, what's not, a lot of illusions, etc. So we're going to be tapping into a lot of those different aspects of Pisces today between you and your person. So you and this person, you can label them as a twin flame, a soulmate, maybe even something else. At the end of the day, it's not really about the label of the connection. We're just focusing on the energies between you and this person. So just take what resonates, you guys, and get rid of anything that doesn't. I do tend to channel for those that are experiencing some sort of a challenge in their connection. So keep that in mind. Even if you're not experiencing a challenge, there just could be certain things that come up that make sense to you. So we're going to go ahead and use a bunch of different decks here today. I'll let you guys know what they are as I shuffle each deck. Everything will be listed down below, as well as this Orgonite, which is called the High Priestess Orgonite. I thought it was perfect for the Pisces energy. So let's get started. We're going to take a look at you. So I'm going to be referring to you as you, and then your person as them or your person, okay? So it can really be for, any kind of energies, masculine, feminine, whatever. So this right here is called the Heart and Soul Oracle by Celestial Forecast by Carrie. We're going to tap into your energy, and we're going to see what kind of energy are you holding for your person right now. What do things look like on your end? We're going to go into your mental space. Okay, we have her. I really like this card because this is a very empowering energy, okay? It says, we are all beautiful and unique in our own way, yet we are all the same. We love, we live, we laugh, we dream. We cry, we hope, we hurt, we heal. Don't underestimate our strength, for we are powerful. We can move mountains, make dreams come true, and win the battles that matter when we can give birth to ideas, inspiration, and leaders who can bring change. So this is kind of like that energy of, Miss Independent or, just independent regardless. It does say her, so this could be more of like that feminine energy if you're a feminine watching this video, but it doesn't have to be. But this is somebody who is becoming very strong. They're setting a lot of healthy boundaries for themselves. They're just definitely stepping into their power. So some of you guys could have maybe taken back a little bit of your power from this individual. If you've given a lot, you're doing something healthy for yourself. So let's go ahead and get a message for my Twin Flame Journey Tarot, just to kind of clarify some of that energy. Oh my gosh, I love this. The star is connected to the sign of Aquarius, but this is telling us here that we are feeling more aligned with our truth. We're feeling more aligned in our power. And we also are focused more on what we came here to do. So some of you guys could be finding yourself, rather than focusing on this person so much, you're starting to focus on other things. Obviously yourself, but maybe your purpose, your mission, the other things that you came here to do. Some of you guys are also, just kind of focusing on the blessings in your life, being a little bit more grateful and having more gratitude for what is in your life rather than what's not in your life. So this is all bringing things into a nice alignment. So we have universal alignment as the key word, and that just means that you're being brought into alignment with what's meant for you. And usually when you're really just kind of staying in your own lane, focused on yourself, focused on empowering yourself, and not worrying about other things like having to do with other people, that's really where you're in the most alignment, okay? So I like this. So some of you guys have really made this shift into that energy. So you've upgraded on your journey. That's fantastic. I love to see it. So let's see what your heart space. So this is very much your mental space right now towards your person. Like, this is who I am. Kind of like, if you can't accept that, or you don't recognize this, then I'm not going to fight you on that. You're either going to see something or you're not, but I'm going to carry on. I know that I am a catch. I know that I am a good thing. I know I'm worthy. So that's really beautiful. Let's take a look at the heart space. We have the future. It says the future. I've always pictured you to be a part of mine. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that things could go so wrong between us. Our deep bond has been ripped into shreds by deception, third parties, and trust issues. My future. I don't know what it holds, but now I know you won't be a part of it. Wow. So you guys, it doesn't mean that you have completely given up on this person, but it could be that you are tired of focusing so much on them and it has to work type of energy. You guys are letting go a little bit. And when we do that, we are brought into alignment. This is a beautiful thing. So I feel like when it comes to the future of what's going on or what's going to happen with you and your person, you're not really focused so much on that. You don't really know. It's kind of like the future is unknown, but you're willing to take a risk to just invest more in you. That seems to feel good. And that's because it is a good thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and get another tarot here on that. Yeah, we have Seven of Swords. That could be the deception. It does say here, trust issues. Okay. Shred by deception. Maybe that won't be everyone's story. So if that's not your story, don't take this portion of the reading. But some of you guys have been involved with a person that is going between you and other people. Maybe some of you know, maybe some of you suspect, maybe you're a part of that third party dynamic. And if it's not third party dynamic, this person just may not be able to be 100% truthful with you about how they feel. There could be reasons why they're not able to do it. There could be trauma and all kinds of things that keep them from opening up their heart space, etc. But at the end of the day, instead of focusing on the hurt, focusing on the deception, focusing on, I don't know how I'm going to live my life without this person, you're starting to make plans actually that don't involve this person because you know that nothing is guaranteed. So I say good for you guys. This is an amazing energy. So some of you guys have been watching my soul connection readings for quite some time. And some of you guys might just kind of feel like, you know what? I'm not really needing to tap into this energy. This is one of the reasons that I do readings on my channel that focus just on you. So some of you guys might just kind of pull away from these type of readings. Some of you guys might really get something from these readings regardless of if it's attached to another person or not. So just always just kind of go with what your vibration is telling you. So that's where you're at. I feel like you're in a very empowered position right now. This is a good thing. Pisces is also about spirituality, our spiritual growth. So this full moon is really about where we're at spiritually on our journey. And what I want to tell you is you're in a great place, you guys. Your future is bright. It's unknown at this time, but it is bright. Why? Because you have chosen to take the focus off of another person and put it back on you. Good for you. Now, that doesn't mean you're not going to have a slip up or you're not going to feel a little tinge here and there, but for the majority of you, you've really kind of worked past either obsessing or only focusing on this individual. And I love that. I love that this is coming up in my collective because I definitely, have felt some shifts in not only my own life, not focusing on certain things and have really enjoyed some of the blessings that have come from that. So that's amazing. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into your person, okay? So where is your person at this time and how do they see you? So this deck is called Spiritual Gifts. Spiritual Gifts Oracle. How does your person see you? Daydreamer. Okay, so first of all, this person does dream about you, okay? And they use their imagination. They imagine certain things about you. So, this could be positive. It could be negative, as in it could come up in the form of fears, like they fear the worst, especially if you're not speaking to them. They might fear the worst. They might create all types of things with their imagination, right? But it does say that you have imagination and creativity. You create a wide array of routes to success and you build your dreams and you live an abundant life. So what I'm getting from this is that you may have accomplished some sort of dream. And so your person is actually seeing your dream unfold. They're seeing you in a very abundant way. They see you as somebody who's creating a lot of success and building your life. So I definitely get this respect by. They respect this about you. So this right here is called a Controversa Tarot. What else? We have the Three of Swords. Ooh. Your person does see, though, that maybe they have hurt you, okay? And the only reason I'm saying that is because it did just come up that your person has hurt you. That was according to you. So we have them coming in and they're in some sort of emotional pain as well with what's happened. Three of Swords can indicate third party situation. Absolutely. Some of you guys could be with someone too. That could be a story, but it does say grief, disillusionment, sorrow, tears, depression, heartbreak, loss, misunderstanding. Some of you guys could have just had a big old misunderstanding with this person, but because maybe people didn't speak, they assumed the worst, they separated, and now their imagination runs wild, or your imagination has run wild, and you've just written this person off as just the worst person in the world. I'm getting that for some. So your person dreams about you, kind of imagines what things would be like if you guys had not gone through whatever you've gone through, and they imagine the worst that you think of them, okay? So let's get into Divine Masculine Confessions by Divine Essentials and get some words. Whoa. Ooh, look at this. I'm so afraid of changing. Ooh, your person has fear, okay? They are fear, and I'm also getting too with that, I'm so afraid of changing. Yes, they could be afraid of changing. They may have a really difficult time changing their dynamic, their situation to fix things between the two of you. But I am also getting this message. I am afraid that you have changed, or that you're going to change, and that I'm going to lose you forever, or I have lost you forever. I'm getting that. Wow. All right, let's see. So that's how they see you, okay? This is how they see you. This is the stuff that goes on in their mental space. It definitely looks like it is filled with emotional pain and fear, and they imagine the worst, but they also dream and fantasize about you. All right, let's go ahead and get their heart space, their emotions. How do they feel? Ooh, we have creature. It says you have the ability to shape shift into any animal, or possibly have a strong affinity towards them. This can give you the strength, wisdom, and power of that specific animal. Ooh, animalistic. So they're in their heart space. They see you as a creature that is very, very just unique. You're a creature like no other. Also, too, you've made an imprint on their heart, because to me, that's an animal thing. They've imprinted on you, you've imprinted on them. So there's like this imprinting that has taken place. And so they can't get you out of their heart space, no matter how much they try. And this doesn't mean that this person can't move forward with their life and create a life for themselves, but they're always going to feel some amount of energy of yours in their heart. It's never going to go away. Okay. Also, we have the ability to shape shift. So you've really changed. They feel in their heart that you've changed. So this is not only their fear, but they feel it. They feel that you've changed. They feel like you've gone after what you want, your dreams. You've made things happen for yourself. I almost feel like some of them are beating themselves up because something that they did in the past, and they know that paying the price is that things are changed forever between the two of you. I do feel like they feel like your defenses are up against them. Absolutely. Oh my God. And you're standing firm, baby. And you've got endurance. For some of you guys, I feel like this person has never dealt with someone like you. You're like an animal. You're like a very strong creature that's not going to let them in. So what's funny is that the Nine of Wands in certain tarot decks, I've actually seen where the guy's standing there and he's wounded because he's been hurt. He's not letting the wolf that's trying to get into those sticks. He doesn't want to let the wolf into his camp, because the wolf is going to, eat his crop or eat his chickens or whatever. So you would put some defenses up against this individual, and they feel it. They know it. And that hurts. It does hurt them. And they might deserve it, but it hurts. And they feel it. All right. What else? I'm constantly battling myself. I'm telling you, your person cannot get you out of their heart space. I am constantly battling myself about this relationship. Oh yeah, because it's hard. I mean, it might be that you're that one person in their life that is just not going to let them get away with something, and they know it and they freaking hate it. But in a way, they love you and respect you for it at the same time. So you're very necessary in your individual's life to help them to be a better version of themselves. I know I say that a lot, but that is what I am truly seeing here in this connection. Wow. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say about all of this. Let's see what Spirit wants you to kind of know and understand right now about this connection, why certain things are happening, why certain things are taking place, etc. So we're going to go into this deck right here. This is my Arrows of Love Oracle. We have Love Nest Secure. This is Arrows of Love Tarot. Let's clarify that. Why would Spirit want us to know about Love Nest and Secure? We have Master of Flames, Alluring. Okay, what I'm getting here from this, okay, this I feel is the person that you, the viewer, are watching the video for. This is like dream come true. You've got a lot of chemistry with this individual. The King of Wands is connected to the sign of Leo, okay? Leo, very animalistic. There's an animalistic energy between you and this individual. You have this chemistry, this passion that's out of this freaking world. They feel it, you feel it, okay? That's why there's this connection that's still taking place, even though you guys might not be actually speaking or seeing each other in the physical world. You're drawn to them, they're drawn to you. There's a reason though. You're magnetically drawn to them to help to fulfill certain aspects of yourself, to work on you to be better versions of yourselves. So this is a soul connection that ties you. And I don't want to use the word bind because we're not really bound to anything unless we believe we are. We can really pull ourselves out of or heal energy, you know, to transmute. But there's a reason that you guys are still connected. There's a reason why you guys are still kind of like in this little bit of a nest. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know that if you can't forget about this person or they just keep kind of coming back in your energy field, there's a reason for this because there's still work for you to do on yourself. There's still something to master within yourself. So try not to like get upset at yourself. Why am I still feeling this energy? Why is this person coming back in my energy field? There's a reason. We do see that you're really working on you and you're kicking ass, taking names, doing yourself. That's amazing. But if they pop up a little bit in your energy field, pay attention to that. Why is this coming to me? What am I feeling? Work through it. You know, don't attach yourself to it like maybe you have in the past, but let it flow in and recognize, you know, what is this about? Feel it, say hello, then say goodbye kind of thing, you know, disconnect from it. But there's a reason that they're popping up and that's a message from Spirit. What else? Okay, we have Seduction. All right. So we are going to get into some seductive energies. I do feel like this person's fantasizing about you, you guys. I really do, because we already got the daydream. They're daydreaming. That's where their mental space is towards you. And now we have this very alluring, seductive energy. They're drawing you in. So I feel like this person's thinking about you, fantasizing about you. That's why you're picking up on their energy. That's why they're popping up. Oh, yeah. This person could be meditating, or it's when they're in bed, they're thinking about you in the sheets. I'm telling you, that's what that is. Four of Swords, this is like downtime, in their downtime when it's just them and they're alone. This could also be you, like when you're down and alone, or because there's like not a lot of activity in the physical world happening in this connection. That's kind of all you guys have right now. So you guys might both be tapping in. And so Spirit's wanting you to know that this is a time for recovery. There's a time to, you know, maybe come together in the physical world. But right now it looks like you guys might need some downtime, but there's some telepathy, some psychic energy, some passionate energy, something that's kind of drawing us to connect with this individual. There is a reason. What else? Ooh, yeah. Okay. Now it's making sense to me. There's some kind of old energy that needs to go. There's something old, like an old wound, old pain. We can see that there's obviously something that's happened between you guys, but you guys haven't cleared it yet. You haven't cleared it. They haven't cleared it. You're moving on, and maybe they're moving on too. But the thing is, there's still that tie that connects the two of you. So we are going to go into some of those shadows in just a second. So let's see. What is this old footage about? Oh my gosh. So this is connected to the sign of Scorpio. okay? This is about the ending. This is about transformation, death, letting go of the old so something new can come in. So you guys could still be kind of holding on to like this energy, you know, this energy of how it ended, how it went down. Will I ever see this person again? I kind of feel like this is really more about your person. They're wondering if they're ever going to see you again. Is it truly over forever? Is it the end forever? You know, did I destroy things forever? So your person's hanging on to you, and that might be one of the reasons why their energy is still popping up for you, because they haven't let go. You know, they wish to eject this footage because on some level, it actually is tormenting them, because we can see this here. I'm constantly battling myself about this relationship. That's not comfortable, especially if you're in this position where you're just like, hell no, I'm not letting you in. I've got my boundaries up. You know, you've tested me before. I failed the test. I'm not going to fail again. I'm not letting you in. So if that's your story for some of you guys, that could be like, yes, like they need it and it's good for them that it's this way, but it's painful at the same time. So they know, though, on some level that you need to recover from the crap that they've pulled or what they've done, in order for the two of you to ever be able to like really come together and work on this connection. Like some old energy's got to go. Like, has this person changed, etc. So why don't we go ahead and go into the shadow? What are the shadows that are popping up here? What are the shadows that are popping up? We're going to go into my Twin Flame Journey shadows. This is a new deck here. I think this one's called just the Shadow deck. And then we're going to go into the Tarot de la Nuit. All right. Let's take a look and see what is your person's shadow. And then we're going to go into yours. What shadow is your person currently struggling with? Ooh, we have I'm telling you, you guys, your person is fixated on you. They cannot stop thinking about you. It's just, this energy is very intense for them right now. It really is. So let's see the shadow. Oh my God. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it's just like, it just makes so much sense. Your person does not feel worthy of you. They feel unworthy. They really do. It says, think deeply and ask yourself why you are not worthy of this situation at hand. They do not feel like they're worthy of your forgiveness. So they're struggling with that, you know? Do you know how hard it is to want something but feel like you don't deserve it? So you just basically decide to do nothing at all. Yeah, that's torture. That's torture. Can't forget about it, can't let it go, but also doesn't want to go towards it because they don't feel worthy. Yeah. We have Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands being in the reverse position tells me here, you guys, because Eight of Wands is about moving forward. It's also about communication. When it comes to communicating with you or moving towards you, your person does not feel worthy. So that's their shadow that they battle. They battle the shadow within themselves that says, I can't. It's just, it's not a good idea. You know, they fear that you will reject them. Let's go into the Twin Flame Hunger Vampire Edition by Fire Witch Tarot and see what their message is for you. What are their thoughts in the shadows? What are they thinking in the shadows? Okay, we have in transition. So they're right now kind of like trying to transition out of this energy. They do wish to let go of that. They don't want to feel this energy. They don't want to feel this heaviness. Like I said, there's nothing worse than wanting something but not being able to do anything about it. They're like in that transition mode of wanting to let it go. I want to feed off your energy. Yeah, they want your energy again. They loved your energy. So I am getting here that this might be somebody that you guys have already disconnected from. There's a separation here, or just a major challenge that has taken place. But they want to feed off of your energy again. They want your energy. They feel good in your energy. Ooh, they love to eat it up. I'm in a ruthless phase. Look at that. So this phase that they're in right now, it's very just tormenting. You know, it's ruthless. It feels ruthless to them right now. It's like you have this person here, and then there's this woman, and she's lying on the ground, and it's just like this refusal to do anything towards what we want or towards what we desire. So I definitely feel your person's torment and pain with all of those cards. They can't forget about you, but yet they can't do anything. Well, they choose not to do anything about this right now because they feel unworthy. That's the shadow. All right, let's take a look and see, what is your shadow? What is your current shadow at hand? Oh, I'm going to go into this deck here. This deck right here is from Rising Sun Oracle. It's called the Soul Activation Oracle deck. What is your shadow? We have possessive, heart chakra. That makes total sense. Do you ever feel like you're going to lose control when you connect with this person? Do you feel like you just get so caught up in their energy that you just can't even concentrate or focus on yourself? This might be one of the lessons for you, that you've really been pushed back into loving yourself and empowering yourself. You may have given this person a lot of power. Yeah, look at that, demanding and possessive. Okay, so it says demanding. When displayed, you are most likely making the other person feel inferior. Check your anxiety and your depression. Okay, so this is the deal. Your energy is very intense, okay? And your person could have told you this, like, it's just too intense, it's just too much. And that might be one of the reasons that there was a disconnect, or there might be one of the reasons why they were triggered or whatever. There could have been like codependency. I need, I want all those things. And that was just very heavy. And it's not to blame you for anything, but we all have our shadows. The sun. Wow, that's Leo's energy. Leo actually just came up. Leo is very masculine, very strong. So I feel, you guys, that you are this person. You know what you want. You know what you want, and you demand it. And you're not afraid to get it, and you're not afraid to take it. But on the same token, it could be that your person is not used to that kind of energy, so it seems very shadowy to them, okay? But this can come through as a shadow, as in you're being way too aggressive. You might have unrealistic expectations even. You might put a lot of, a lot of pressure on people, to act a certain way. And if they don't, then it could be that you go into this anxiety and depression mode. So that may or may not describe you guys, but that's just the shadow that's coming through. The sun can be connected to a lot of ego as well, as in we're very much in our ego. We feel very slighted when someone acts a certain way, and so we might be prone to act childish and act out. The sun is also connected to children, so that could be that there's some childhood traumas here and some childhood energy that is still being suppressed and not healed or handled correctly. So we need to do some inner child work. So let's go ahead and get this energy, what this brings up. I'm resisting the surrender. Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys, this person for you, it's so difficult to just not completely 100% dive in. Like when you are with them, it's like, oh my gosh, it is heaven on earth. And so any kind of time away from you, or any kind of like they're focused or doing something else, or you suspect something, it creates real insecurity. And it doesn't mean that there's nothing going on here, but this person triggers you severely because you're so into them. It's like, I want you so much, but it's just too much. Yeah, stake to the heart. So anything that happens or doesn't happen with this person is an absolute stake to your heart. So it's very intense. This is a very intense connection that you feel. And it's almost too intense, you guys. And I feel like what this reading is trying to tell you is that the spiritual work that needs to be done right now is on strengthening the relationship that you have with yourself, because you're connected to this person and it's so deep and you want everything from them and you want to have a connection like that. But there needs to be some sort of healthy boundary. It's like you're crossing into their energy and in a way that you're feeding off of them. And it could be that they're also feeding off of you. But everything that happens or doesn't happen, it feels like a stake to the heart. It's so dramatic. And that's something that you need to be more stabilized in order to not feel that constant pain. We have seduced. Your energy has been seducing me. Oh my God. You know that this person's energy is like connecting to you. There's a very strong chemistry and an energy exchange happening between you and your person. So that kind of leads me to the next phase of this reading. So we will go into it. But yeah, it could also be that you are sending out some vibes to your person as well, and they're picking up on it. And that's another reason why they can't let go of you either, is because you guys are just kind of in this little world of lust and seduction and just fiery passion and energy, right? But also, too, one of your shadows could be that whenever you really want love, you show this side of yourself. Sometimes feminines can become damaged, as in it's a distorted feminine, using sex to get love, using these tactics to basically just be loved and comforted. And we're going about it in the wrong way. So some of that could identify with you as being a shadow. All right. So let's now go ahead and go into some of that seductive energy. So what's taking place in the dream world? What is the energy and the vibration of connection and desires and lust and all those things? So this is connected between you and your person. These are the energies that are going back on a telepathic astral plane level. This is called Deeper Desires by Divine Essentials. So let's see what we need to... or what that energy looks like. We have blindfold. It says teasing every inch enhances every sense. So this for sure indicates that you guys are connected while your eyes are closed. So this is fantasizing. This is imagining. This is, just being very aroused by sensing the energy. So it's not actually or physically happening for some of you or most of you, but maybe some it is. But yeah, this is definitely that. And some of them could just be fantasizing, or you're fantasizing about just being blindfold. That could be a part of your fantasy. This is Opium Twin Flames Tarot by Fire Witch Tarot. Yeah, we have 5 swords. That guy, he's not wearing a blindfold, but he's got like this dark makeup over his eyes, just kind of indicating that there's a blindfold. So this is you and this is them. You guys are both fantasizing about one another. But the 5 of Swords is kind of torture. It's like this torturous feeling, this torturous separation. This is kind of like what you guys have succumbed to. This is what you guys are basically having to settle for, is this unpleasant separation where you guys are connecting in this way. I'm feeling like neither one of you really want that, but that's just the way the circumstances are. This is called Dream Oracle cards, so we're just going to see if there's anything significant coming through for the astral plane. We have color, so a lot of different colors in your dreams. Pay attention to the colors that show up, because it does say expressing your true feelings. So these colors are an expression of someone's true feelings. So if, let's just say you wake up from a dream and you're just like, oh my gosh, my entire dream was like, blue. Look up the spiritual meaning of the color blue, and this will help you to understand what true feelings are trying to come through that dream. Okay, let's go ahead and get another set. What else is coming through? We have massage. Put your feet up and relax while I rub you head to toe. So to me, this is very much like we had that very seductive, torturous energy. This is a very relaxed, very comforting, very nurturing kind of energy. So this is a coming together and connecting through touch, really wishing that we could actually physically touch. Yeah, the Emperor. So the Emperor is the masculine in the situation. So the masculine is really coming through with this energy of wanting to be physically touched or physically connect with the feminine. And we have internet. Wow. I do feel like this masculine could be watching the feminine on the internet. Okay. Could be watching her online in some way. Could also be writing something to her and then not sending it. Embrace the fact that you are the world. I just feel like it's the worldwide net. It's the obviously internet. And so this masculine could be, this is what I'm getting, you guys. Take it or leave it. If you're on the internet, there's pictures of you, or you have a social media account or something like that, I do feel like this masculine can for some of them be taking care of themselves while looking at your picture. There, I said it. Okay. So that's for some of you guys. Let's go ahead and get one last one. We have eye contact. Ooh, there's something about your eyes that masculine loves and that you love about the masculine. It's kind of like remembering, maybe you look deeply into each other's eyes. Maybe when you were kissing, there was this like opening up your eyes kind of energy. And that's something that both of you think about. It says, look deep into my eyes, bite that lower lip, kiss me like you need me, like you might never see me again. So there's this real desire to be very close and look in each other's eyes and connect in a deep way. Yeah, you guys are both still holding on. So there's still this like, you're holding on to the connection. You're holding on to what you guys experienced when you were together. It was so intense. How can you ever forget? Okay. But the good news is, you guys, is that whoever's watching the video, even though this energy is present, yes, you're still finding a way to empower yourself. You're still finding a way to shift your focus back onto you. So congratulations. We have box. Oh, I love this. Okay. To me, this is like, we're going to put it in a box. Okay. We're going to put it in a special box and we might bring it out, you know, kind of take a look at the memories, you know, kind of tap into the energy, but we're not going to allow it to continue to, you know, rule our entire lives. So to me, this is saying, it says, reveal your secret power. There's still definitely an energy of power in this connection. It's a very powerful connection, but it's kind of like we're putting it in a box for now, because right now we may not be able to do anything about it, because it does take two people. It does take two people to be on the same wavelength in order to make something happen. And if you're dealing with someone who has got a lot of fears, or they've got a lot of issues, but they're still not working on themselves, or they're still not able to like make that contact with you, or whatever the situation might be, then, you know, you can't really work with that. All you can really do is just work with yourself. Okay. So we wrap it up in a nice little cute, you know, beautiful box, and we kind of leave it there, and we might reveal, you know, come back to it, open it up, participate with it, but then we kind of put it away. So to me, this is the dream. You guys are connecting in this energy field, telepathy, this dream world, the astral plane fantasies. But then when you're kind of like, you wake up from, you know, and you're back in reality, you kind of put it away, and then you go on with your life. And that's a beautiful thing. So I feel like you guys are both doing that. You guys are both doing that. So neither one of you are like ruining your lives over this connection, but you're certainly connected to it in some secret way. And both of you might be in other relationships, or one of you is, and it's a secret. I'm getting that too. A lot of interesting energy coming through here. And it's just this full moon in Pisces. It's all about revealing what is hidden, right? Getting through a lot of those illusions and trying to just kind of figure it all out in some way. So now we're going to go into the ascension that is taking place. What ascension, what spiritual growth is taking place at this time for the both of you? So we're going to go into a couple of decks for this. This right here is called the Power of Surrender cards. This is your person, what they are surrendering or surrendering to with their ascension and their spiritual growth at this time. We have surrender to the wisdom of your body. It says, listen to your body's message about a person or situation. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I did feel with this card, and it was, let's go back. This one. See that? So when someone's meditating, or when somebody is just kind of got their eyes closed, they're listening to the messages that come through about a person or a situation. That's you, the viewer, as in your person is closing their eyes in this meditative position, and they are trying to get answers and messages about you. That's what I am seeing here. And so that's a part of their spiritual growth right now, is they're allowing information to come to them. They're allowing the memories to come in. They're allowing whatever has come up in order for them to work through it. Because it does say, if you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, you need to be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So they're trying to gauge right now what this means, how it feels, why it's in their energy field. What do I do with it? This is called the Tao Oracle. Let's see what else. Oh my gosh. Look. This is the standstill between you and them. Alienation, a stalemate, stagnation, withholding. If you're withholding from your person, or maybe they're withholding from you, or a little bit of both, Oh yeah, this is definitely really weighing on them. We also have insensitivity and mistrust. Was your person insensitive towards you? Were they insensitive to your feelings? Do you not trust them now? A lot of that already came up on your side for them. That's the only reason I'm saying that. So yeah, there is something that they are currently thinking about when it comes to what went down in your connection. So this is a part of their spiritual growth, what went down between the two of you. This is called the Osho Zen Tarot. So how are they spiritually transforming right now? They're tuning into what happened between the two of you. They're looking to heal, learn something from it all. Figure out why it's coming up for them. Just like you're figuring out why, this person's coming up for you. This is connected to Pisces. So this is happening right now. That's the Hanged Man's energy. And the Hanged Man is connected to Neptune, which is connected to Pisces, which is connected to this full moon in Pisces. So that just confirms for me that this energy is very strong for your person during this full moon. Okay. And they could even be a Pisces if that resonates for some of you. So that might be why it's very, very strong for them. Okay. It's going to really affect their sign, like who they are, then. New vision. What is the Hanged Man? The Hanged Man is about something that's frozen in time, something that is just hanging upside down. We're not able to create any movement on it until we see things in a new way, until we come to some sort of an epiphany. I do feel like during this full moon phase, your person is really connecting with themselves about what went down between the two of you, and to just basically how to, like, what to figure out, what to do about it. All of it's coming through. So this is what your person is really working on during this full moon cycle. This is the ascension and the spiritual growth that's taking place. Let's take a look at you. You're surrendering the drama, so you no longer want to be a part of drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation is, you're going to remain calm and you're not going to contribute to any kind of drama. You're going to stay centered, and it's going to help you to resolve this issue more quickly. And I like this because that really was showcased at the very beginning of the reading. You're not interested in this up and down, all around energy, back and forth, anything. You're just not interested in the drama of it. You're just going to pull away. And if someone wants to return, apologize, make those wrongs right, maybe you'll be open to it. Maybe some of you guys aren't. It's okay. It's a total choice. But yeah, you're just not going to be emotionally charged anymore. You're not going to plug into that energy. It's just not working. It's not working for you. You're wanting to be happy. Following: loyalty, adaptability, cooperation, trust, reliability, sensitivity to others, service, and receiving guidance. So yeah, this is beautiful because some of you guys actually could be, and I know that I just brought this through, you guys could be on the internet. You guys could have a following of some sort. You're a spiritual teacher. You're helping people to, like you're in service basically. So that could be just where your focus is at. And you can't really be in service if you're focused on all this drama. It's just not going to work being plugged into that. You're needing to move forward. You're needing to shift gears. You're needing to raise your vibration, shift your frequency. And so you're wanting to go into this being reliable for other people, being a service to other people, and creating this beautiful energy, where you're sensitive to others' needs and you're receptive and you're receiving guidance, you're giving guidance, etc. So I feel like that's just the message for the person watching, which is you're just pulling out of old dynamics and old stories, and you're just focused more on what you can control, and that's yourself. Yeah, you're no longer wanting to be in that schizophrenic energy. I feel like this situation has almost driven you mad. And you're just not interested in being in that stuck energy. That's Two of Swords. And what's funny is that this is Two of Swords. Stand still. It's almost like you already went through all this crap and now your person's going through it. Do you see? You already did all this. You've already done the work. Now your person is finally starting to feel it. Your person now is going through it. It's almost like it's karma. Karma is finally kind of having its way with your person. And this is good because it helps them to change. It helps them to see things in a whole new way. It helps them to see the error of their ways so they can be a better person. So do you see how both of you guys complement each other in different ways? So that's why this soul connection reading can sometimes be helpful, because it helps you to see that not everything is lost, as in, I got together with this person, it was a total nightmare, what a waste of my time. Actually, it wasn't a waste of time. It brought so much just spiritual growth for you and ascension. This also offers the same thing to your person as well. I love this. So you guys are both really, really doing a good job at connecting with your feelings and plugging into the darkness and working through those shadows. I do feel, you guys, though, that the majority of you have already worked through a lot of your stuff, and now your person is trying to catch up. That is what we are seeing here. Whew. All right. So let's go ahead and get some messages from your person's higher self to you. What does your person want you to know? This right here is called the Queen Bee to the King D. And this is from Angelic Revelation 144. What does your person want you to know from their higher self? Higher self messages to you. Let's leave the past behind and raise a toast to our future. So their higher self basically wants to clear this past energy between the two of you and definitely raise a toast instead to a better future. That's really beautiful. Our fights are actually quite funny. It says you trying to be so cold and acting like you don't care when you really do. Okay, so your person's higher self knows that if you're being a hard ass right now, that you're doing that because you need to do it, but it's in a way kind of funny because they know that you care really deep down. They do. But you're being cold. They're still falling for it in that 3D ego self, but their higher self knows that you're just trying to protect yourself and take care of yourself, but they know you do care. And we have you, me, and makeup, sex, you game. Yeah, your person definitely has some sort of physical thing where they want to come together with you. They like want to be with you physically. So they're fantasizing about it, they're thinking about it, and now their higher self is even coming through just to confirm it. So that is what your person wants you to know. So now let's go ahead and just end this reading with some final messages just from Spirit about this situation. Anything that we need to know basically moving forward. Like, what is the possible future trajectory of this connection? Where are things headed, etc.? What's coming up next? Okay, so what's coming up next. This deck here is called the Zodiac 108 Oracle. What's coming up next for this connection? Damn, we have dynamite. There's a lot of chemistry and fire and dynamite in this freaking connection. So does say excitement, passion, action, suspense, but it also can be destructive, destroy. This kind of reminds me of Mars energy. Power keg, fantastic, energetic, breakup, catalyst for change, explosive, short fuse, firecracker, blast, sudden, unexpected, fast. So something very quick and unexpected may be on the horizon. So let's go ahead and get some tarot here. This right here is called what is this deck called? I don't know. It's a fairy deck, and I'll list it down below. I always put things in the way or in the order that I used them. What is that? Six of Swords. All right. What I'm getting here, you guys, is that some of you are going to be kind of moving past, kind of traveling away from tapping into this energy as much as you have. It can be very exciting to connect with the passion and very exciting to connect with all of this like drama. But I did just see for you, especially the viewer, that you're looking to unplug and surrender the drama. So I do feel like you guys are going to be moving away from that. You guys are going to be making decisions that are going to help you to just kind of, travel away and transition to calmer waters. That's really what the Six of Swords is. Some of you guys are also moving, or there is physical space between you and your person. So whatever up and down energy there is, I feel like it's going to mellow out. What else? We have yoga. Yeah, there's something about being in this position, spirituality. I don't know if you or your person are into yoga or meditation, Eastern philosophy type of religions, or whatever the situation is, but there's something about going deep within yourself, staying centered, taking a break, inner child healing. Love that, because we know that shadow came up for you guys, the viewers, spending some time alone, balancing your chakras, reflecting, which is where your person is at, and just basically taking care of your wellness. So I'm getting here a lot of self-care for the both of you. Page of Pentacles. I love that. Page of Pentacles is about, you know, what we want to do with our lives, planting new seeds for the future, food for thought, taking our ideas and actually turning them into something tangible and physical. So that's a really good thing. When we're feeling centered and good about ourselves, we're able to do those things, but we can't really do it when our energy is all dramatic and all over the place. We have bodybuilder. Ooh, not only do we have yoga, but bodybuilder. You guys are getting back into shape. You guys are taking care of yourselves. You guys are feeling very determined and disciplined to push forward and to exercise to improve yourselves. So this is great. And I feel like this is helping both of you to raise your vibration for possibly, if it's meant to be, to come back together. Ace of Pentacles, to plant a new seed. I love to see Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Traditionally, this can be marriage. This could be proposal of something new, a fresh new start. So regardless of whatever happens with, you know, this connection, both of you guys are, this is your catalyst in order to make that change. Because see, it says catalyst for change. It's a catalyst to be better versions of yourselves, to work on you. But you can see these two people, this masculine and feminine, are working together. So even though if you guys are not together in the physical world, you guys are both working on being better versions of yourselves. So I'm going to get one last message from Spirit just to kind of give us a message on union, okay? The possibility of coming back together in a physical sense. What does that look like type of energy, okay? Coming back into a physical union. Let's go ahead and use this deck here again. We're just going to use my Twin Flame Journey Tarot. We're going to just grab 5 cards and just see what the snapshot is at this time. Okay, we do have 3 of Pentacles, and I got to tell you guys that that right there is a good sign for coming back together in the physical world. Doesn't guarantee success, but it does bring up the fact that in 3D, it is a reality, a possibility and reality that we will connect with this person once again. So it's a possibility, yes. Could take a little bit of time though. The Knight of Pentacles is connected to the sign of Virgo, but this is telling us here that nothing is impossible. People can do the work. They really can. They can do the work on themselves. They can figure out what they want to do and make things happen. So nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible, but it might be a little while. It's going to take time and dedication and effort. We have 10 of Swords. So yeah, the 10 of Swords is like something has ended here. There definitely has to be, though, a new cycle. And also, too, if there's certain things that need to end, such as addictions, behaviors, things that need to be healed, things that need to be improved, that's on the agenda. That needs to take place. And we have 5 of Wands, which is conflict and competition. Anything that's standing in our way needs to be cycled out. So if you guys are both really serious about coming back together and making this work, I feel that you guys will commit to being the best versions so that way you can be better versions together. And I feel like that's what a lot of this just basically showcased to us. Yeah. Page of Wands. Very exciting energy. Messages coming through, coming together once again. So I am getting here with, the only sign I'm getting is Virgo. Page of Wands could be fire, so earth and fire. This is telling me, though, that there's a lot of passion, a lot of energy that draw the two of you back in the physical world together. So it's almost like impossible that you guys wouldn't see each other again, but it's going back to the beginning and building yourselves back up. So this could just be you guys decide to start talking again, taking things slow, being friends at first, just kind of seeing how that goes and just getting to know one another all over again. But there's definitely like this going back to the beginning and really working your way back up and just steadily and slowly building everything and just coming together in that way. So when I ask Spirit to tell us what's a possible snapshot of the future, it doesn't come without struggle and it doesn't come without pain. People are going to have to let go of certain things. They're going to have to fight for it. But if you guys ultimately want it, it's something that is possible. Yes. So we're going to end this reading here with this deck, and it's called the Spirit cards. And we're going to see if there's numbers and letters that are significant to the viewers. So just take what resonates. I'm not going to be able to put together all the words, so I'll leave it up to you guys to kind of put stuff together. If you guys want to share what you discover in the comments below, that'd be awesome. Let's see. Okay, we have D and E. Okay. D and E. Ed is coming through. Or Edie. Eddie. There's one. Okay. So D, as in somebody with the name D, or Ed or Eddie is coming through. Edward. Also, the name Dean is coming through. Dean. Ian, for whatever reason, is also coming through, even though that's not the way it's Ian spelled. And that's a number 1, but I can see that as an I as well. We also have dine, so like dinner. Somebody could be and bringing you to dinner, asking you out to dinner. There's also E and D, which is end. Okay, so after an ending, there's a brand new beginning, which would be number 1, like an ace. We have ER, so somebody could be connected to the medical field as in ER. Also, too, it could be like somebody hits rock bottom and it's like in an emergency situation, they reach out to you. I also see reindeer, so it could indicate around Christmas time or winter time. I also see the word red. Okay. So red is very passionate. Red is very seductive. We did see that energy as well. We have RIN. I don't see G, but it's like ring. This person is going to message or ring you. We have 8 and 0. So 80 or 8, 801, 108, something like that. That could be significant. We also have 10, so 10-8, or the month of October. So October 8th could be significant for someone out there as well. Also, 8 is an infinity symbol, so it's like someone has not let go. We can obviously see both people still very much feel this connection with one another. Okay? I'm just going to put these... Well, I don't really have enough room. I just want to make sure that I'm able to see all the words when I keep pulling here. Now there's the I, okay? So that I kind of replaces that 1. And then we have an O, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and put the numbers over here because I want to focus solely on this. Eon, it's been eons ago that you've seen this person. I also see the name Ron. So Ron, Dawn, okay? Rind, I don't know what that could mean. On. Or, there could be a boat, like an oar and a boat. That's connected to. Lots of things. So we're just going to pull a few more because I don't want to get too crazy with all this stuff. I'll put those over there for now. We have 6. So we have 8106. So those numbers can be significant. 68, 86, 86th out of your life. So it's kind of like that. We have 10, variety of different numbers there. Yeah. We have yes. So whatever that means, as in yes. So somebody might say yes to this reconnection. Yes, when someone, reaches out. This is like a yes to the question that you might have at this time. When you came into this reading, like I'm looking for a specific this or that, and the answer would be yes. Okay. I'm also getting the song Yes, and it's from the movie Dirty Dancing. It's one of the songs that's in that soundtrack, so I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. We have P, pin, ped, Yeah. I also see nope or rope, dope. Could have been somebody that was acting like a dope, or there could have been an addiction or some kind of, issue with dope. That could be it as well. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, you guys. So I'm going to put these out so you guys can see them all at the same time. This is what came through. All of those, take a look at it, take a snapshot. You can put some other things together, derive your own messages from that. But I just wanted to do something special for you guys at the end, just to kind of see if there was anything that you're going to connect to. So I hope that you guys resonated with that reading. I know that some of you guys are really big fans of my longer readings, so I hope that that did it for you this time. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you have a killer week. All right, take care. Bye-bye.